I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. What does the future hold for the Mid-Orange Correctional Facility? And how will its closing impact Warwick and vicinity? Those are the questions being asked now that Governor Andrew Cuomo has put it on a list of prisons to be closed as a way to cut costs and respond to the state's declining prison population. Mid-Orange employs 309 people. All of them will reportedly be given reassignment options within the state correction system. Look for more reaction on the prison closing and the impact here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Chances are you'll be hearing plenty of explosions over the July 4th holiday weekend, and it's a good bet those creating that noise will be violating the law. Possessing and discharging fireworks is prohibited in New York State, but that doesn't stop people from bringing them in and setting them off. No one is more aware of that than Port Jervis Police Chief William Warden. He says his department's enforcement campaign is made even tougher, with big fireworks stores now located right across the river in Pennsylvania.
Traditionally, people would buy them down south, transport them up when they're on vacation, and we'd occasionally get complaints about that, shooting them off in the neighborhood, but now we're seeing that it's throughout the city. People have readily access to these fireworks outlets, and are trying to produce their own shows, so to speak, in their neighborhoods, and it's causing, quite a stir with residents. Being able to purchase them in Pennsylvania does not necessarily make it legal for them to transport them to New York State, and a lot of residents aren't aware of that when we talk to them or we cite them with an appearance ticket. A lot of them are under the assumption that, I bought these legally, why can't I shoot them off in New York State?
Chief Warden says his department will be out in force in order to respond to the expected citizen complaints. He recommends people check out the fireworks shows that are put on by licensed professionals. Last year, during the 30 days surrounding July 4th, fireworks sent about 1,900 users to hospital emergency rooms. What does developer Louis Capelli now have in mind when it comes to the former Concord Hotel site? Well, Capelli and officials from the Mohegan Sun Resort have released a series of artist renderings of what they now have on the drawing board for a new Catskills Resort facility. In the past, Capelli has offered up several different proposals that haven't moved forward because of a lack of financing. He is now trying to get $380 million in bonds for his planned $600 million racing resort project that would be built at the site of the old Concord Hotel. Capelli is among those who've been called to a closed-door meeting that Town of Thompson Supervisor Tony Salini will hold next Thursday in order to get all casino-related offers and their status on the table. Today was graduation day for 9 police canines and their handlers at the Orange County Sheriff's Department Canine Academy in Montgomery. The new crime-fighting teams completed 16 weeks of training that featured obedience, suspect and evidence searches, tracking, and criminal apprehension. This latest patrol class included 4 canine patrol teams from the MTA Police Department. It's an agency that's come to depend on its canine officers.
9/11 changed the whole game on how we used our explosive detection resources. We deploy several dogs every day in all our police reporting areas. Majority of our dogs are deployed in Penn and Grand Central. Invaluable tool. I can't say enough about them.
This was the 19th Canine Patrol class to graduate from the Orange County Academy, and it included Newburgh Police Officer Joseph Palermo and his canine partner Roger. They and the others are now ready to hit the streets and fight crime. Last night, a big night at the newly revamped Woodstock Playhouse. Officials with the Pan American Dance Foundation, which bought the facility, showed off their new venue during an inaugural gala that coincided with opening night for a chorus line kicking off the first show of their summer season. The foundation used a $700,000 loan to make renovations, turning the open-air Woodstock Playhouse into an enclosed year-round entertainment facility that features a 321-seat theater. A chorus line at Woodstock runs through Sunday, July 10th. And the oldest dude ranch on the East Coast has a new life thanks to a former dude. The Malibu Dude Ranch in Milford is alive and well because of Long Island Dr. Alan Detweiler, a former summer ranch visitor who bought the place last year and began more than $1 million worth of renovations. The ranch opened in 1928 and was about to be sold to a home construction developer when Detweiler stepped in to save and upgrade the facility. The Malibu Dude Ranch has about 60 horses. Their weekend grand opening will feature a rodeo event tomorrow.
But we got some bulls coming in. We're going to be running barrel races. We're going to have mutton busting for the kids. There's going to be a live band, the Joe Byer Band. Different vendors coming in. We're going to have all types of fun stuff going on.
Well, all in all, the weather looks pretty good for the holiday weekend. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a little more humidity. The highs will be in the mid to upper 80s. Clouds will dominate the sky on Sunday with the threat of an afternoon or evening shower or two. The highs will be around 85 degrees. And there's more sunshine in the forecast for Monday, July 4th. Stay on top of breaking news all weekend long here at Record Online and read all about what's happening here and elsewhere in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.